Hello dear children, welcome back to Uma Talks, and here I am with your NCERT textbook answers of the chapter Mother's Day. Okay, so these questions are from the text only and I'm giving you the answers. You can note it down in your notebooks. Okay, so the very first question, this play written in the 1950s is a humorous and satirical depiction, okay, of the status of the mother in the family. So you have to answer it in 2 points. Okay, you can see what are the issues it raises, and do you think it catches these issues, or do you think that the problem it raises, okay, are genuine? How does the play resolve the issues? Now, the first part, the play raises many serious issues, and the first and the foremost is proper appreciation of a housewife's role and responsibilities. Those who work 8 hours a day and 40 hours a week treat the housewife as an unpaid domestic servant. It's very common in all the houses also, who must carry out, okay, their orders, and they neither request her nor thank her for her services. The second issue is the reciprocity of love and gratitude towards the mother or wife. The husband, son, okay, and daughter leave the lady of the house alone every night and go out to enjoy themselves in their several ways. They have different ways, different places they go, and they do not take any notice of her and have become what? Thoughtless, okay, and selfish. The mother's excessive love, care, and promptness to serve them also gains no importance. Okay, it spoils them in return. And the second part is, okay, the problems the play raises are serious. The treatment is of course comic. Okay, the playwright adopts an unusual method to resolve the issues. He takes the help of magic of the East. An incantation of a magical spell helps in the interchange of the personalities now, and Mrs. Pearson, with the strong and sinister personality of Mrs. Fitzgerald, okay, gives rough treatment to the daughter, son, and husband respectively. Her stern looks and commanding tone suggest to them that she can really be tough. The spoilt member are brought round by the heavy dose of exposure of reality to them, and they agree to stay and help in preparing that supper while the housewife has a talk with her husband. The resolution of the issues seems far-fetched and unnatural, but extreme means have to be adopted in disaster management. So this was the first question. Now we come to second. Second is, if you were to write these issues today, what are some of the incidents, examples, and problems that you would think of as relevant? Okay, so the answer, various responses are possible. One such response is given below. The incident of unfair treatment of the fair sex at home, okay, fair sex is the ladies, at work, in public transport and elsewhere will prove handy. The examples of exploitation of female workers with lower wages, harassment by seniors, indecent remarks, eve-teasing and molestation can highlight the problems of social inequality that women face in practice. Even in the 21st century, women face the same problems in spite of the talk of women empowerment. The poor housewives have to bear the physical torment and mental anguish at the hands of bullish husbands who boast of their masculinity by inflicting physical violence, barbs and taunts on the defenseless women. Examples of rapes and sexual harassment, which hugs the limelight in daily newspaper, can also be included to highlight the problems of insecurity of women in modern society. Okay, so this was your second question. Now the third question, is drama a good medium for conveying a social message? Okay, so yes, drama is certainly a good medium for conveying social message. Okay, direct moralizing is often resented and usually ignored. Drama is a presentation of a slice of life through characters placed in various situations. The attention of the spectators centers around their actions and reactions. Most of them feel fully involved with the protagonists, and the working out of the theme generally leaves a message, sometimes obvious and explicit, but in most of the cases, indirect and implicit. The social message of these plays seems to come out of the interactions of the characters and their traits of character. The victory of evil over good is usually portrayed indirectly, and these days we find many plays centered around themes creating social awareness, such as evils of drinking, smoking, dangers of pollution, child labor, and the decreasing female ratio and need to empower them. Okay. Now let's come to fourth question. Now read the play that you have to answer yourself. Okay. Let's come to fifth one. Discuss in groups plays or films with a strong message of social reform that you have watched. Okay. So group discussions at class level has to be there. But whatever, this also you can write it yourself, whether Swadesh or NASA. I'm just focusing it. Okay. And I'm not reading out for you. You can just see it. If you want to write the same, you can write it, or you can write it yourself. The English has to be correct. Okay. So this was all about the question answers. Okay. So do write it and see that you complete your notes. Okay. These are definitely going to help you, and some important questions chapter wise I'll be giving you. I'll be putting it in the channel, and if you have subscribed it, you will get it. Okay. So that again I'm not sharing. These questions, your NCERT answers and questions I'll share. Some important questions I'll be putting on the channel. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you.